At 2 in the morning, economist David Card got a strange call from Sweden. He thought it was his friend Tim goofing around.
He's the kind of guy who would pull this stunt.
David Card for his empirical contributions to labor economics.
But it wasn't a trick. Card is one of 3 winners of this year's Nobel Prize in economics.
As long as I have a job in my hand during this pandemic.
Card's work changed how economists look at workers like Navneet Kaur, a minimum wage employee and New Canadian. In the 1980s and 90s, Card's research proved when more immigrants arrive, the wages of people already in the community don't go down. He also showed that if you raise minimum wage, it doesn't create a labor shortage. Instead, the higher pay attracts more employees.
I think at the time the conclusions were somewhat controversial. Quite a few economists were quite skeptical of our results.
Card's former student, now a leading labor economist himself, says Card used real-world events in his research. That was pioneering.
The research on the minimum wage was really important because prior to that, lots of economists would tell you, oh, sure, you can try to help people by raising the minimum wage, but then you're going to kill jobs.
Decades after Card's research, it's something the labor movement says still needs debunking.
Minimum wage workers are actually going to buy more goods and services. They might rent an apartment that's slightly bigger. They may put their kids in an extracurricular activity or two. It's going to actually add to economic activity.
Along with today's accolades, the Chancellor of Berkeley gave Card one more prize.
I'm pleased to award you a highly coveted parking space near your office, a rare honor bestowed on UC Berkeley's Nobel Prize winners.
The school says they'll be sure to get him a different type of parking spot. He rides his bike to work. Marina von Stackelberg, CBC News, Winnipeg.